We are here today in Hawthorne, New Jersey at the Other Tales escape room again. So this is our second time here. They have a brand new room here called Anomaly, and we're going to check them out.
Here. We are in Hawthorne, New Jersey, and we are at the Other Tales escape room. I'm with Alona. How are you?
Hi.
And Alex. Hey. How are you? So we just tried their room, the Anomaly, but this isn't our first time here. We've actually tried their room, Amazing Adventure Society.
The Forgotten Room.
The Forgotten Room. See, I have help. And we did that game early on in our career as ESCAPETHEROOMers. It actually was before ESCAPETHEROOMers, and it was one of the reasons why we fell in love with doing escape rooms, because we love the challenge, we love the creativity behind how you guys create these rooms. So let's talk about the Anomaly since we just did it. How did you come up with this crazy scientific room that we just did? Where did that idea come from?
Well, we both love science fiction.
Okay.
And we like steampunk. So we decided we have to merge those two.
And the idea of parallel worlds also always fascinated us. And so at some point we decided we want to create a science fiction room, and we kind of meld these ideas together.
Okay. How long did it take you to build that room?
Longer.
That's a tough question.
We always get different answers for this, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, no, it's a tough, I would say a year and a half.
Okay.
So it's pretty long.
Yeah, well, there's a lot in that room that I believe requires a year and a half to accomplish.
We did a lot of design and iteration, and we were building everything ourselves, so that's took time.
While building this room, along the way we almost accidentally built a pop-up game.
Actually,
two.
Wow.
So
So basically all the ideas that were floating around kind of allowed you to come up with other stuff.
Yeah, well, ideas are easier. It's implementation.
Execution,
right. Okay, so they're also the owners and the developers. You guys built everything in-house, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, wow.
Well, two elements in the game that you just played, we outsourced to a local artist.
Okay.
Like for visual aesthetics. It's
Right.
the transporter. It's the box from the other world.
They don't need to know
Yeah,
about what's in
and-
the other world.
Yeah, but other than that, everything was built by us.
Okay.
Designed.
Everything is you guys.
Yeah.
So in terms of like the location that you have here, you just have the two rooms, is that correct?
So we have two games here,
two
and we
games,
have
yes.
two games that we bring to other locations.
Okay.
Because the games that we can bring to other locations, like corporate events or camps or schools,
Okay.
those,
Those are the pop-ups.
pop-ups,
Yeah,
what we call pop-ups, and they could be like up to 120 people at the same time. That we play there.
Well, at least one of the games, yes.
So how does that work? Like, is it customizable to say, hey, we want this type of theme, and you guys build it, or you guys have full range?
We can do that as well, but we have
absolutely.
already preset ones that we.
Wow. How long does it take you to build a pop-up game?
Well, it depends, but it could be anywhere from 2 months to 4 months.
Oh, wow. Okay, so I'm assuming you guys do a lot of corporate events.
Yes.
There's a lot of demand
Yes.
for it.
Yeah.
That's great. But usually I feel like ESCAPETHEROOMers and corporate companies, great match to help build, like, team building.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, it's a fun team building.
Yeah, well, yeah. Who wants to go out and grab drinks and then not remember what you guys talked about? You want to do stuff together and learn how each other operates. So.
Yeah, well, it's also, in general, I think escape rooms is a great thing to talk about. So if afterwards you do go and have drinks, but you discuss what just happened.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And actually, when you play escape room with a team, it always exposes team dynamics.
Right.
Especially when we observe how different teams play, we definitely see different types of the teams, different ways of people interact.
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
Hey ESCAPETHEROOMers, I'm here with Alona and Alex, and we're going to do our 5P question segment. Our first question for you is, I know you're sci-fi lovers. What is one of your favorite sci-fi movies?
Well, Star Trek, that's what I like.
Star Wars,
Not very original.
and probably the Matrix.
Matrix. Well, the first one. The first one.
Okay, got it. So you're like there.
Nothing
like,
happened after the first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just pretend there were no more
No more.
Matrices. Yeah.
Are you there like pretty much like that midnight show? That kind of fan for Star Trek? Yeah. Okay. Got it. Second question for you. Around here or anywhere you go, but like, what is your most favorite type of food?
I like Mexican food.
Okay.
So
I would probably say steak.
doesn't matter where.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter where.
Doesn't matter where I'm just saying. Third question. Favorite vacation spot?
Well, I would say just vacation. That's pretty much not necessarily a spot,
Get
as long
somewhere.
as it has some escape rooms.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Because we just recently went to vacation and we played just 5, but I hope next time we go we'll get a few more.
Just 5 guys. These are like fans of escape rooms. Our fourth question then, these two. What is one of your favorite favorite escape room locations? Or
Well, I think our favorite that we played, and it just happened to be just now on this vacation, was in Amsterdam, and it's called the Catacombs.
Yes.
So if you're around Amsterdam, definitely go there.
wow, that sounds amazing. Like
Yeah, it's actually
real
set
setting.
in a church that's I'm not sure like how many hundreds of years old, but pretty old
Yeah.
church. It's in the basement.
We won't
And
tell you
it's-
more,
it's-
not to spoil
yeah,
the fun,
but you just go there.
Okay, got it. Just got it. Last question for you. Something that people don't know about you: a habit or a hobby or a talent.
Something people don't know about as
Yeah.
well.
Situations. I don't know.
We were pretty open, so I think people know most about us.
Escape room lovers. Second.
Well, we actually, we like making games and we like playing them,
Okay.
but everybody knows that, so it's not a surprise that our hobby is actually to create role-playing games for our police friends to play.
Oh, okay.
So that's kind of our hobby, aside from making escape rooms or doing computer games.
Along those lines, we have some collection of board games at home. We love board games. That's about like 130 games.
That's a lot.
Not too much,
That's
but
definitely a collector's hobby for sure. Yeah. So you guys actually make like board games like for your friends to play together.
Well, for friends, we made some card games and some role-playing games where it's almost like a mystery type of a game, like mystery dinner type of a thing,
yeah.
where everybody gets together. Everybody has different roles.
Yeah, we created ones. Our probably favorite kind of old style mystery game. People they had to find out the alibi, find out the murderer, and they had to play tricks with time to calculate the alibi time, etc. It was pretty nice.
Wow, awesome. That sounds really fun. Well, thank you so much.
Thanks.
Thank you.
So you have the 2 rooms here. You have 2 mobile or 2 pop-up games that you can deliver. Do you have room for another room here? Or is it just
Well,
the
we
2?
have room here, but we are also thinking of potentially opening another location.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
In New Jersey?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, great. Okay. Well, that leads me to my next question, the near future for the other tales. What can you tell us what's to expect? Like, I guess, considering a new location, anything else?
Well, so we are looking into different potential directions, and we might choose all of them, none of them. So we definitely want to, considering and thinking about opening a second location.
Okay.
We have a few ideas, and this location, when we get it, of course, very much depends on what we will get in terms of the venue. But we will have some new and different and exciting games there.
Right.
Yeah, and for us, story is very important.
Yes.
So one thing that we can say for sure, we're gonna try to have more of it in the future projects.
That's awesome. And I feel like the 2 rooms that we did here are very story driven. They definitely bring you through an experience and let you let the story evolve as you play. And I think that it's very entertaining in that aspect because you actually feel immersed and a part of the game itself. and the puzzles always complement the storyline, and we really appreciate that.
That's what we do. We want to create puzzles that are part of the storyline and kind of fit more or less naturally into that. So we try to avoid as much as we can to avoid the situation when the puzzle is just artificially slapped on. Like, you know, we don't want a person going into some medieval dungeon and to have a Sudoku to open the door.
We've seen those before. In terms of this location, your rooms, are they public, private, or is it an option to book it private?
It's there's an option to book it private. If you book for 6 people or more, it's a private game. But if you have 2 or 4 people, you can still book, and you don't have to pay the full price of a 6 people game.
And what's the maximum capacity?
For the game that you just played, the maximum is 8 people, and for our other game, the Amazing Adventure Society, the maximum is 10 people.
Yeah, it did feel larger the first game.
Yeah.
Okay.
We want the players to feel comfortable. We don't want them to feel cramped.
Oh yeah, no, there was definitely enough space to work around and divide and conquer. So in terms of the last question I have for you, Hawthorne, New Jersey, what is there to do in this area? Well, first of all, there's a lot of parking when you guys get here, right outside. So don't worry about looking for parking. Pull right into the complex, and you'll be all set.
There are a couple of very nice restaurants, and bars. Right, like next door is Burgers Inn, and then down the street Celtic Corner.
Which is really good places.
Definitely lots of places to.
And then there was a very fancy Italian bistro, like the next door after Burgers.
Okay. So there's a lot of food options.
Basically, lots of places to go after you play and
or before.
or before.
But we recommend after.
To the bar after.
Well, look, we had an amazing time. We look forward to, if you guys decide to open that second location, I'm sure you have much more room to play with in terms of what you want to do with your creativity in the rooms and the space. You guys got to check out our YouTube channel and our reviews on the 2 rooms that we tried here at the other Tales Escape Rooms, and you know exactly what to expect when you get here, and you won't be disappointed. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
No problem. And you guys got to open a 3rd room so we can come back.
Definitely.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.